Welcome, traders. Today we're going to talk about the things I had to overcome, the biggest fault I had to overcome in my trading career. Everyone has, I guess, a biggest fault, and this one was boredom trades for me. This was something I had to get over, a massive hurdle in my trading abilities. Now, I'm going to talk about what boredom trading is and how I overcame it. We're going to go over it first. We're going to talk about it, and then we're going to talk about how I exactly overcame it. So I'm going to mute my mic, and then we'll just save questions for the end. And this is only a 6-minute video, so it won't take long.
So a lot of you guys ask me why I don't trade all day, every day, at least in early stages in my career. Why didn't I do that? Because I was so obsessed with trading, I would literally just jump in a stock just to simply be in a stock because I was so bored. I didn't wait for a good opportunity. I forced an opportunity. This happens so much with beginner traders, even advanced traders. I still lose to this day because sometimes I'm sitting at my desk at 12. I see a setup that is, if I tilt my head just right, it kind of looks nice. It's not like, man, that's a good opportunity. I want to be in that. It's like, okay, this kind of looks good. I could foresee where it could potentially go. Do not trade those. It's called a boredom trade. You are simply trading just because you want to be in a stock and you want to have that rush of that feeling of you being in a momentum trade or watching it to potentially make more money. Do not do this. Boredom trades can easily eat up at some of your gains throughout the day, and it does to me all the time. So if you're a beginner, this is what I do. And this is why I don't think the PDT rule is a god-awful thing anyway. And I know you probably didn't want me to say that, but this is what I do, okay? I would, as a beginner, only trade a certain time throughout the day. So when I first started, it was 9 a.m. because I wanted to catch some pre-market to 10 a.m. Sometimes it was 10:30, I think. So I traded an hour, I'll do a.m., an hour a day, okay? So what did this do? 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day of trading. This forced me to do other things to increase starting capital, side hustles. Forced me to get my mind off trading. If I took a red day or took a loss, a lot of beginner traders, what they want to do is they say, okay, I'm just going to keep trading until I'm back to green on the day. And then they snowball that loss. So what happens is I would forget. Okay, forget. I don't know why I'm writing sideways. I'm gonna have to erase that. I would forget about trading. I would go occupy myself with other things. Now, it sounds kind of dumb, occupying yourself with something else other than trading, but simply doing something else that's very beneficial to your trading account by not taking positions and not looking at a computer screen all day is actually more beneficial, and you're gonna make more money. And I would focus on literally one home run trade. A day. A day, Jason? One trade a day? You kidding me, man? That's like $10 or $100 or whatever. Try to focus on taking only one trade a day. What is this going to do? This is going to force you to be as selective as possible, waiting for that picture-perfect opportunity to then profit on, and then you don't have to worry about taking other trades. Okay, I see so many traders try to take mini scalp trades, 10 cents a share scalp. Ooh, that feels good. We're making some money. I can make all that money and all those 10 scalps and all that opportunity and that risk that you opened yourself up to. I can make more than that focusing on one home run trade a day. For the entire span of 2021, I averaged 1.2 trades a day, just over one trade a day. I would trade 1 hour, I would make my money, and then I would go work on, PC or whatever it may be. Now, a flip side of that does not mean you have to take one trade a day. You get the opportunity to only take one trade a day. There's a big difference. A professional trader knows opportunity from not opportunity. A beginner trader does not understand what a real opportunity is. They think everything's an opportunity, which leads to boredom trading. Okay, so a professional trader trades less, makes more money. Some of you guys asked me why I didn't trade all day certain days or why I don't trade all day some days. This is why. the less I trade, the more profitable I am. It is that quality over quantity aspect, okay? So if you are a beginner, only focus on taking one home run trade a day if there's an opportunity. If not, then do not trade. Only trade for about an hour a day. You don't need to sit at your screen all day. Go do something more productive. If you want to be as successful as possible, take only 1 hour a day of trading, maybe 2, and then focus on other things to increase your starting capital for trading. Side hustle, business, work, whatever it may be. Focus on that for the rest of your day because it's going to get your mind off of trading and you're not going to take those boredom trades. My number one biggest failure in trading is taking one trade, taking a loss in that trade, a small loss, but then compounding that loss and giving away days or weeks of profit just because I wanted to get back at the market and make that money back and say, okay, I'll be done when I'm green on the day. Alrighty guys, hopefully that helps explain what boredom trades are, how to not take them, to be more selective because you're going to make more money. Trust me. I know you want to take 100 trades a day, have that volume of trading. Take one live trade. If that's what you want to do, take one live trade and then go to paper trading, okay? Focus on making and meeting your daily goal of 1% a day or one good trade a day and then go back to paper trading. The reason I'm making these is because I've had over 70,000 kids in my Discord at one point. I've had thousands of kids through my curriculum of trading. I know what beginners struggle with. And actually, at one point, I was a beginner, believe it or not. I knew what I struggled with, and still to this day, I know what I struggle with. Take one quality trade or a few quality trades and call it that. Alrighty, guys, I will see you in the very next episode of the risk management chapter.
Yeah. So, first of all, I'm going to open up to some questions, and then I'm going to talk about what I did to fix boredom trading. Now, actually, we'll reverse that. I'll talk about what I fixed first. Now, what did I fix? Well, really, how I cracked boredom trading and felt like I was much better at not taking boredom trades actually wasn't until now 2 years ago, when I did my first small account challenge. Some of you guys who are over PDT, some of you guys are like, what the heck, dude? I am below PDT anyway. Some of you guys who, well, if you're below PDT and you're boredom trading, then I don't even know what to tell you because, I mean, you only have 3-day trades a week. So it's hard enough to want to take a trade, let alone boredom trade. Boredom trading generally happens when you're over PDT, when you have the ability to trade anything and everything. So those of you who are over PDT and are struggling with boredom trading, I would recommend doing a small account challenge. Doing the $2,500 account challenge with me. I want to encourage a lot of you traders to do it alongside me. We are doing it with there are already some team members. You can see Noah's doing it with me, he's killing it. Dagan and Corey are going to be doing it alongside me as well. The whole team's going to be doing the small account challenge. And what my first small account challenge taught me was when I was back below PDT, I realized the importance of valuing trades. Why? Because I traded in my main account and my small account at the same time. In my small account, I took probably like 1/5 of the trades I took in my main account. So for every 5 trades I took in my main, I'd take 1 in my small. And my small account saw a monstrous amount of growth compared to my main account. I'm like, what in the world? Like, how is that possible? I'm trading more. I have more money in here, yet my small account's beating me. It's because I was forced to be selective. So by having a small account, forcing yourself to be back under PDT, realizing the importance of trading, while being selective, it'll show you that you can exponentially grow your account much faster. Again, I saw more of a gain when I was limited to 3 trades or less in a 5-day rolling period than being able to trade anything and everything. Crazy, I know. That's how I fixed it. And then I did another small account challenge this year. And I'm seeing the exact same thing. My main account, if I traded the exact same trades with the exact same position size or ratio of my account, I would be up over $100,000 in the last 30 days. It would be one of my better months I've had in my career. The reason why I'm not up 100 grand and I'm up 1/10 of that is because I am not being as selective as I would be in my small account. My small account is up over 100% in 30 days, from 2,500 to 5,000, just shy of it. And once again, I realized the importance of being selective. So I force myself to take 1 trade or less a day now. I'm in a colder market. I might even limit that to 3. trades a week. And what that's doing is it's quite literally forcing me to be selective. So, um, any of you guys who have questions, feel free to ask them now. I'll give you guys a few minutes on maybe what you guys can do on how you can avoid boredom trading, what I did, or anything in this category. Again, this was my biggest fault. I can show you numbers that would blow your mind of how many days I went from green to red simply because I was boredom trading, or went from red to really red. I lost probably I'd have to put somewhere like at least $250,000 boredom trading over the past 5 years. I probably think half of my losers are from boredom trading. OTRK, I have to admit, yesterday was a decent setup, but it was kind of a boredom trade. It wasn't a picture perfect setup. Why did I trade it? I didn't trade Tuesday. I didn't trade Monday. I didn't trade Sunday. I didn't trade Saturday. I didn't trade Friday. So when I have several days of not trading, I get to that point where I want to be, I want to trade. I want that feeling. I want to make money, obviously. And quite literally, this exact same thing happened to me yesterday. And took a boredom trade, and my small account saw a loss. And it was a decent setup, but if I had to admit, guess what happened yesterday? Quite literally, it's going to have been any perfect more of a time. The lesson before this one in our course, what is opportunity cost? That one was quite literally what happened to me yesterday. Those of you guys, I'm still sharing my screen. I will show you what happened to me yesterday and why I didn't make a killing, because I was very close to making a monstrous trade yesterday. Probably would have been one of the bigger ones I've had in the last 6 months. So what happened? Okay, so I took OTRK from a boredom trade. Okay, I thought the setup was decent, but it was not picture perfect by any means. So I boredom traded. I wasted my last day trade, and I'm like, man, that stinks. If you have one day trade left in your small account, you should always wait for a picture perfect setup just in case it happens. And then lo and behold, NRGV, quite literally a picture perfect NRGV short setup. Look at that. 3 5-minute pullbacks to the upside, tight moves. When I got rejected, when it broke below its ascending support line, broke below 525, broke below 5. It was quite literally a picture perfect setup, and I would have cashed on it. And I literally saw this. I think Rav brought it to my attention right after I cut my losses on OTRK. So understand boredom trading and opportunity cost, and how much that could make you lose money, or how much money that you can miss out on. But my confidence was through the roof. I knew my strategies. I had more conviction in my strategies, and I learned so much from it. And every time I do that, I come out a way better trader. So that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you guys have any questions about boredom trading, any questions about opportunity cost, again, you guys all have access to this course. It's in the risk management chapter. I have several videos on emotions, boredom trading, everything that you can kind of imagine. But that being said, team, I will catch you first thing tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. EST. Catch you guys tomorrow. Have an excellent day, team.